Hey, well, WSM.
The late, great Jerry Reed. We lost him years ago, but I tell you what, every year a wonderful tribute happens, and it's happening tomorrow night. We are honored to welcome Jerry's daughter, Seidina Reed, here in the studio. Hello, Seidina, along with some extremely notable musicians in this town who are going to be there as well. Thom Bresh and Richard Smith. Hello, fellas.
Hello, hello, hello.
You know, Jerry Reed was so loved by many, you know, for his musical genius, his guitar gift, his personality, you know, what he left. And Seidina, well, you're his daughter. You knew him better than anybody. How long have you lived in Nashville?
Long time ago. That's all you're going to get out of me. No, I'm teasing.
The one thing you miss the most about having your father around?
He was the one that brought all the beauty and laughter.
Brenda Lee is coming out tomorrow night, for heaven's sake.
Yeah.
How did this idea come about, Seidina?
Richard Smith, this unbelievable guitar player to my left, he loved my dad's picking, and I think he met him a time or two.
I did, yeah.
So you tell him, Richard.
I met him several times, and you know, was a lifelong fan of Jerry. We need to say goodbye in a musical, celebratory way to celebrate his music. You know, we need to say goodbye. We need to pay tribute, and I just kind of started calling people. Said, let's do something. Let's get together and play some music, and just enjoy the music, and you know, just celebrate his musical legacy, because I think he would have appreciated that. And I'd love to see a Jerry Reed #1.
Well, you're holding the axe, so to speak. You're holding the guitar, and so can you imitate? Did you learn? Were you influenced so much? Can you do the chicken picking that he did?
It's one of the little known Jerry Reed instrumentals. I mean, we're going to talk about the songwriting and everything, but I'll play you this one just because I've got this here, and I'm glad you asked. Here we go. Here we go. East Wind.
Joined here back on Nashville Today by Richard Smith, Jerry's daughter, Seidina Reed, and Thom Bresh. And Jerry just made such an impression. Richard just played one of his great songs called East Wind, and remarkably, you were so talented on that guitar. And I want to come over here to Thom, who, how long were you and Jerry friends, Thom?
Jerry and I were friends about close to 40 years, I think.
The songs that you wrote for Jerry, the tribute song.
Hey, Bresh, what's that? I'm here trying to tell a story. What's that thing that you wrote about me? What was it called? I said, I don't remember. Well, you do remember. Come on, tell me. What, I have to tell you? Well, say it. Will you say it? So I said, read between the strings. I knew that. I just want to hear you say it. you know him. It was 1960-something when I first became a fan. Elvis sang that drawn-out story about a funky kind of guitar man. Blown away from that day was more than I could stand. Who's picking that for the king? Who's making that guitar ring? When it took his break, there was no mistake. It was Reed between the strings. Oh, well, listen here. Come off here. Ooh.
Want to let you know that big show starring all these great musicians, and you know, Brenda Lee, who is, you know, in her own right, a rock and roll and country music hall of fame, going to be there to tip her hat to the great Jerry Reed. And we've been visiting with Richard Smith, and Thom Bresh here just played that Reed Between the Strings song, and we're going to spend the final few minutes talking to you, the daughter, Seidina.
I learn things that make me laugh. You know,
News stories that even.
There's always news stories. He was a funny man. But Richard came to me one day and said, "Have you ever thought of doing an album of songs about your father's songs?" I said, yeah, but I can't even get in and do my own album yet. So he said, well, we'll do it in my studio.
Yeah.
So we did, and it turned out so great. But for the last song, a friend, Dad wrote that for WW and the Dixie Dance Kings. And so we did the song, we recorded it, and I decided to get Dad's original tracks from Sony. So I got his original tracks, and we inserted his vocal track and his funky electric guitar.
It was. We had Brenda Lee and Bobby Bear and Ray Stevens and Seidina in the studio all at the same time.
It was fun.
Valley Cotton. This is all I've got in the world.
Now this whole life ain't something that you live on by yourself.
There always comes a time you need a friend.
Sometimes this world can get so heavy and the road can get so long
that you need someone to lend a helping hand.
Well, I've learned life the hard way. Took all my knocks and lumps. But when I look back down the road on where I've been, I can see that all the things I've done in this old life has been more fun. 'Cause I shared them with someone who was a friend.
BD TV.